gosh, why is this? Oh, I know why. Whew. Alrighty. Hey friends, if you're joining, I'm getting everything set up right now. Feel free to say hi in the comments. Let me know you're watching. I am just getting connected on both of our channels here, YouTube and Facebook. Enjoy the soothing music. Feel like we should be playing some Friday party music today. Alrighty. But sometimes we gotta just chill out for a few minutes on Friday too. So I'm okay with that. Okay. Okay. So we are live on YouTube. Let's bring up Facebook. Oh, hello, Rachel. Rachel's a new viewer. Hello. All right. Normally we have like a little countdown. We start right at 1 o'clock. I will explain in just a moment to everyone why we're running a little late today. I think you'll be happy to hear it. Let's try this. Is this working now? Let's try one more time. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. My stream key has been resetting every time, and normally that doesn't happen. Okay, let's try it one more time. Alright. Facebook, here we come. Going live over there. Get my headphones in. Get my comments up. Oh man. Oh geez, the boss is watching. Luria, hi. Normally this is not how we start. Oh, it's Kelly, thank goodness. I feel like this is not the one that I want Luria to be seeing. Who am I talking about, guys? Don't worry, I will explain very soon. All right, we've got a lot of catching up to do. Gonna pull up my chat here, say some hellos to people. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Let me know how your day is going in the chat real quick. I'd love to just kind of feel out how we're all feeling. Feel how we're feeling. All right, let's do this. Turn that on. And boom, there we go. Comments are here. Oh boy. Got a lot of our regulars here, which is wonderful. Let's do some, let's kick this off officially. I'm gonna play my intro. We are gonna dive into so much fun today. All right, here we go. Happy Friday, welcome friends. I am Lynn Clementi Hicks. I am here to give you an update on my fertility journey and talk about yours. And we're gonna work a little bit more on building our support system in the accountability sector with accountability buddies. What a perfect day to talk about this because we have so many buddies here today. All right, let's say hello. I appreciate everybody that's watching. Let's give some shout outs. We got mom and dad who are so cute because they texted me at like 1:01 and they're like, what's happening? Are you running late? Is everything okay? I will get to that in a moment, why we are running late today. Lauren's part of the reason. Lauren, thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hi. And Kelly, thanks for checking us out on Luria's account. That's a lot of fun. Piyush, of course, my #1 fan from India, who is probably getting ready for bed right now, and we will tuck in just a little bit. Marcus, of course, you are definitely a regular. Marcus, There's nothing regular about you. You are a superstar, but you are definitely a regular on my channel, and I love having you here. Kristen, long time no see. Of course, Kristen is also part of the reason I'm running late, as is Rachel, new viewer. Hello, Rachel. Welcome to the club. Not really a club. It's an unofficial club, but I'm glad to have you watching for a little bit. And let's see who else I missed. Ooh, Sammy Superstar's here. Sammy's in the house. Guess what, guys? Sammy invited me. Probably because I guilted him on Wednesday, but he invited me to be a guest on his show. So we don't know what we're going to be talking about or when it's happening, but thank you, Sammy. I can't wait. We're going to have so much fun on your show. It's going to be the best show that you've ever had, probably. I mean, way better than Paul Burke's show, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. There we go, Callie. Yep, Callie switched over to her account now. Now we can see that beautiful red hair. Love it. Alrighty, let's see. See if I missed anybody. I don't. Uh-oh. Paul Burke's here. Hopefully Paul didn't hear that comment I just made about him, but it's very possible he did. Hey, Paul. Thanks for watching. Hey, buddy. I feel like we haven't talked today, so hello, good morning, and good afternoon. Okay, why am I running late? I know, that's the big question here. Also, okay, yeah. Okay, just want to make sure all of my stuff is... All right. Remember, guys, when I was talking about Lauren, we had her on as a guest on Baby Talk a couple months ago, and we were talking about the support group that we're putting together around infertility journeys. Guess what? It kicked off. It officially started last Friday, but as you guys know, because I didn't stream on Friday because I was at the Cubs game and I tried to stream that whole fiasco that I explained on Monday, I was unable to join the first week of the support group. Now, it goes on Fridays from noon to 1 o'clock, and as you guys know, I start right at 1 o'clock. So this is going to be a really big jump on Fridays for our live stream. So I might have to push our start back to like 1:15 or something like that. But we'll talk about that a little bit more later. I do want your feedback on something that's going on in my life that I really want you guys to help with here. I see your comments. Hold on one second. I had to set a timer. And I'll get to this in a little bit, but I have to take these. Look at that. Look at that focus. These little blue pills are estradiol. Don't know how to say it for sure. I'm not a doctor, but I started on my little blue pills. This is estrogen, I believe, for the IVF transfer. That's coming up on June 1st. Thank you for letting me take that. I set my timer for 1 o'clock, but I was like clicking things like mad to get going here. And I didn't want to forget because I'd be holding that pill the whole time here otherwise. Okay, so let me check in with you guys really quick here. I see there's some great stuff going on here. So on Sammy's show, we'll 100% going to be talking about streaming. What are you worried about, Sammy? That I'm going to talk about like babies or something, or I don't know what. But you know what? We'll be talking about streaming, but it may be Lynn style. And then, of course, as soon as I said something about Paul, there he is, and he goes, literally first thing I hear, I'm on Sammy's show, and it'll be better than Paul's. Good morning to you too. We like to give each other a hard time. I actually need your help with something, Paul, later, so I'm gonna follow up with you after this. Okay. Oh, Sammy's getting ready to have a baby too. Oh boy. That's our topic. I think that's what's going on. Oh, he's fighting against that. I see what's going on. So I'm just going to go through these. I like going through these chats for anyone that's new here. Please do subscribe to the channel, like this video. We are starting to get a lot more popular, and more people that this needs to reach will definitely see it if you guys like it, which is fun. We're also on Facebook. So I bring up these comments because you might not see them in the chat that you're watching, because on Facebook, those stay there, and YouTube, those stay there, but I can bring them all together here. And it kind of helps you guys all feel united as an audience, which is wonderful. Live baby screaming. It's the live baby stream. That would be really funny. Not at all. That would have 0 viewers. But I like you guys. I think you're supposed to snort those. I think I missed something, but guys, this is starting to get sloppier than the cookie episode on Wednesday. Piyush here. Piyush really usually says something thoughtful. Okay. Not that the rest of you guys aren't being thoughtful. You're definitely putting a lot of thought into those silly little remarks in the comments. Okay, Piyush says, 1 point on buddies. Your buddy can also be your guru or mentor who may be more successful in the same field where you want to grow. And that may be the best situation for you. Piyush, I think this is an excellent segue to talk about our buddy system. So if you missed Wednesday's episode, we talked about in your support system, there are different points. There's, you want to have someone that is where you get your education from, whether that's books or online or a source, a person. There is accountability, which is what we touched on Wednesday, and we're going to continue today. There is, now I'm putting myself on the spot to remember all 5 of these points. There is, all right, we'll come back to those ones. I do have a worksheet on my Buy Me a Coffee page. It is a free PDF download. So if you actually did want to kind of think about who's in your support system, you can download that and print it out. Let me put that up real quick. Here is my little, where can I put this here? There we go. Boom. So there's a free download there, and all it asks for is your email address, and then I will only use that email address to let you guys or remind you guys when I'm going live and what our topics are going to be. And honestly, I haven't even sent any of those out yet because we're Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, usually for about half an hour, 45 minutes, chatting about these things that relate to journeys in general. This started off as fertility, and I will continue to share my journey that I'm going through with my husband, Bert. But what we've learned is that the fertility journey and anybody else's journey, we have same things. We need to build a support system. We need to learn how to get through the hard parts and push through. And guys, I thought of something. I'm meandering all over the place today, but I promise it'll all come full circle. When we are going through something tough and experiencing fear or something that is pushing back against us moving forward in our journey, right? That's resistance. When we use resistance bands when we're working out, we're getting stronger, right? So I want to just I made this analogy the other day in my own head. I'm like, when we're faced with resistance in our journeys, that's making us stronger. If things are too easy and we are just like kind of cruising through things, are we, I don't know. It's not that we don't deserve it or anything, but we're not appreciating the reward at the end when we finally do get to those milestones in our journey. So that's one way that I've been reframing the resistance in my journey. Whenever I have these moments of doubt and fear and everything, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to use this and I'm going to push through it. And that's what's going to make me really appreciate the next milestone on my journey. So hopefully that works for you too. But going back to Piyush, wow, I meandered quite a bit there. We took a little detour on that journey. Piyush, he brought up a great point is that, partnering with somebody that's gone through what you've gone through, or maybe even someone that is a professional related to what you're going through, is an excellent and almost required thing in your support system. Fellowship is what I think we call it in the worksheet that I made. Fellowship meaning partner with somebody that's been there, and that way when you have questions like, okay, I'm on my first time going through IVF, so talking to other people that have gone through it before is extremely helpful, because I'm like, I don't know, I'm taking these little blue pills, and then they're like, oh, good. How much are you taking? Oh, I'm taking this. Oh, that's a really good sign that you're doing that. It's actually really helpful to have that, because let me tell you something. When you're going through this, those calls with your nurse or your doctor are this long. They're not long at all. They are. It's like you get the information, and if you have like a question to ask, maybe you can get that in there. But you don't just have one question. Let me tell you, when you're going through IVF, you've got 100 questions, and I could probably keep them on the phone for an hour going through everything. So it's really nice to actually be able to talk to someone that you trust and that has actually gone through it. So Piyush, I think that is an excellent suggestion. And where I think it actually can kind of segue us to as well is this kind of new journey that I'm going on, where I have a new support mentor. that has challenged me already. This is going to be tough. Let me quickly check in with the chat there, because I saw a lot of stuff coming through as I was talking that. So I want to make sure that we really dive in if that's something that you guys are responding well to. Holy cow. Okay. Sammy. Okay, so Sammy's saying I know a lot about streaming, which, thanks, Sammy. I know. All right. Well, this episode is already better than any of mine. I don't take any pills on my show. Well, Paul, just setting an example. You can copy. It's okay. Lynn likes to party. Okay. And we're back to the cookies. So on Wednesday's episode, we were trying to talk about accountability buddies, but people really wanted to talk about cookies. And this happens. That's okay. I'm glad you like to hang out, guys, here on this channel, and have a lot of fun with me. We're actually surpassing our audience from Wednesday, which is awesome. We like to have that going on. You guys are bantering with each other in the chat, which is so much fun too. Let me actually skip past a lot of this cookie stuff. I do appreciate it, but I don't think it needs to be up on screen. Thank you, Paul, for encouraging my meandering thoughts. That is very encouraging. Okay. Here we go. Kelly, I love this. What's that saying? A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Oh my God. I've never heard that before. I'm ready. I'm going to put that real big on my wall. Love it. Love it so hard. Okay. Oh, Marcus. Oh no. You know why it's not working, Marcus? I don't know why it's not working either. Oh, Marcus. Okay, I gotta back up here. I have a really cool little thing that comes up on my screen when I've got, when people buy me a coffee, which I didn't mention. It should be on there, Marcus. I don't know. Hopefully it'll pop up, but here's what I'm gonna do in the meantime, because we had this issue and I have to stop and thank Paul Burke. You bought me a coffee on Wednesday. Thank you so much for your donation and your support, and I really appreciate you. And Marcus, it seems like you're doing that too, and I don't know why it's not popping. I wonder if it's not popping up because this is up, and maybe it's... Let's see if that's why. Okay, why are some of you may be like, what is this buy me a coffee stuff? So on this page, it is if you enjoy my content, you are welcome. I do not currently have... Oh my gosh! Oh my God, I love you guys so much. And I'm so sorry my pop-up's not working. I'm the worst. We're going to have a little party right now. You guys are so great. I just pulled up the donations. So we had Marcus made a $5 buy me a coffee. Paul gave me another $5. And then Kristen, thank you so much. Kristen bought me 4 coffees today. I love you. You guys are making me cry. You know, I can't handle this. All right, Lynn, be cool. Be cool. Act like you've been there. All right. Buy me a coffee is a way for you guys to show your support for me, which so many of you already done today. Wow, 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 wow. I feel so loved. I feel so supported. I feel so encouraged. I want to return that to you guys, and I'm going to work really hard today to do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very humbled right now. Okay. So I'm sorry that my overlay's not working. Maybe it will start working soon. I don't know. I will work on it, but thank you. Okay. Wow. Alrighty. Okay. I'm going back to these comments, and holy cow, you guys are really active in here today. This is so much fun. Lauren, look at you, Reframework. You can do that. You see, you can do this. So, when we got out of the meeting at the end, I will never share what's going on with the other people in there, but Lauren asked what we took away from it, and I'm like, I'm learning how to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. And I said, but I don't think I can do it. Because that's that negative thought that automatically comes in my head. Kind of a joke, but also kind of like, wow, I've got a serious problem. I got to work on it. All right. You guys are... I've never had multiple pages of comments, I don't think. This is fun. Alrighty. Sorry for the pause here. What? Okay, wow. Kelly's here too. Oh my gosh. Hey, Kelly. Okay, now we're on here. Wow, wow, wow. All right, see? I think I'm a pro, and then I have so many comments that I can't even keep up. Okay. We have a follow-up on that. A smooth road never makes a skilled truck driver. I don't know if that's as good of an analogy. Sammy's asking, I have a question. Do you have a good name for your baby? Is it too soon? It is far too soon, Sammy. But if you ask Bert, I think he's got some ideas already. And Spark has warned us that if we name our baby after a character in a show, movie, or book, he will disown us as friends. So we will not be doing that. Or at least we won't tell him that we are. Skilled truck drivers are hard to come by, says Kelly. Okay. Okay, here, a real question. Great. Did you and your husband ever feel jealousy towards couples who are able to easily have babies? I hope that doesn't come off rude. This is something I've wondered with couples who go through IVF. It's not rude at all. This is a totally great place to ask those questions, Callie. And what a big whole goal of my channel was to help people who are going through infertility and their fertility journey and connect them with the people that aren't, so that the thing a lot of people going through it struggle with is how to explain things to the other side. And so by sharing my story, from the emotional to the medical and everything in between, I think what we're doing is bridging that gap. So this is a great place to ask questions like that. Yes, there are these triggers that happen when you're going through infertility. So a few examples. One is like when we see pregnancy announcements on Facebook. That one's a huge one for me. It's really tough. I have a hard time even hitting the like button, though I usually, the way Facebook algorithms somehow work are evil. They know that I'm talking about babies, so they think I want to see lots of posts about that. So every single person that possibly gets pregnant that I'm related to on my Facebook thing, or on my Facebook profile, shows me multiple times until I like it or love it. It's crazy. So that's a really tough one. And especially if the closer that person is to you, is reaching out to that person and saying, hey, I know you're going through this. I want to share this news, but I'm sensitive to your challenge right now with it. And if you're in that situation, not sure how to talk to someone about it, and you want to bounce an idea off of me, feel free to DM me or message me. I loved that. What kind of sucks is when you are going through this and you go to like a family like holiday and someone just stands up and goes, guess what, we're pregnant, and they didn't kind of give you that heads up. That feeling when you have been trying to conceive for 2 years and then all of a sudden someone else is just pregnant, like that's super close to you. Oh my God, those moments, those are the worst moments in my opinion. That particular thing hasn't happened to me, but I've heard those stories. Those are horror stories that circulate in the Facebook support groups so much. Is there jealousy? Yeah, there's jealousy. There is also, we work on holding feelings at the same time. It's a very challenging thing to do. You can be happy for somebody, but you can also be really sad about your own situation at the same time too. Kelly, some other things are like getting invited to baby showers are sometimes tough. In similar situations, I've heard, friends like reaching out and going, hey, look, I'm planning my baby shower. I'd love for you to be there. I know that you're going through this. Would you like to come? Doing that one-on-one thing rather than just receiving an invitation in the mail might be a lot less triggering. So that's an excellent question. I really am glad that you asked that today, because it's something that can help bridge the gap between both sides. So that's wonderful. Oh, Piyush. Sorry, I don't know if you've signed off yet, but I will tell you, Piyush, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Don't let those bed bugs bite. I will see you next Monday. Appreciate you watching all the way from India. Hopefully things are good. Okay. That was a while ago. I think he might have signed off. I'm still way behind in these comments here. So, oh my gosh, Kelly. Ooh, I love this. Saying hi again with all these trolls. You probably missed my other comments, LOL. Hello, Kelly. And I did probably. There are so many comments here. I am going to have to, I've never thought that I would ever need a mod, but geez, I might need someone to start queuing the actual comments. Yeah, okay. This is, I know that these are several minutes. Oh, I feel like your son or daughter will be named Bangs. That's so funny. What's this here? Okay, I feel like you're okay. This is not true. Lynn told me earlier I don't care about these one coffee buys. Oh my God. One coffee, 4 coffees. I don't care, guys. I appreciate all of the coffees that you buy me. Okay. I'm going to skip ahead and catch up with you guys here. Oh, thank you, Mom, for filling in there. I appreciate you. Look at all the community we're building in the chat. It's so cute. And Piyush liked it and thanked it. Marcus has learned how to be a troll probably from me. I think I was the biggest influencer there. Oh, here's some actual more questions. Wow, this is really nice. And I know that this is like from 4 minutes ago, but I'm catching up. Thanks, guys. Wonderful. Okay. Would you recommend your accountability buddy to be your partner or a close friend or both? So I encourage accountability buddies to not put all your eggs in one basket. And I love using egg analogies when we're talking about fertility. But it's tough because if you have, so Kelly is my best friend and I often text her first, but know that she's working during the day and I do not, and I think she knows this, do not expect an immediate response all the time. And I don't think she feels the pressure to do that. I know she's got she's got a baby and she's got a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 2-year-old that, get her attention first before mine. But I know that she does get back to me, eventually. But if I'm in a real moment, it's really important in your support system to have a backup. So my accountability buddy, I actually have several different areas where I need accountability. And one of them, for example, is working out. So I feel accountable for working out because of the people that I coach. If I wasn't, teaching the class, I might very well just cancel out of it. Now everybody's a little bit different. So you have to kind of think about what are the things you can't really encourage yourself to do on your own. Bert he works out with me. And I think he works out because I do. So I'm probably his accountability buddy for working out. He often says, well, Lynn's downstairs coaching, I'd be a really lazy bum if I didn't go down there and work out with her. So my answer to that question is have multiple accountability buddies, especially if you're on multiple journeys. With my streaming journey, figuring out my content and my channel, I would say, being in this new program that we're in is an accountability thing for me. I would say Paul is my other accountability buddy for my streaming journey. We do brainstorms and then we set goals to actually put out content and goals for when we're going to regroup again. And so he's my accountability buddy. I feel like I'm going to let him down if I don't meet those deadlines. Though I know he would be very forgiving like I am of him, but still having that there helps get me to where I want to be. This is awesome. I'm having so much fun with you guys. I love all these questions. Wow. Kind of going back to that. Oops. That was not the one I wanted to. Going back to this, the jealousy thing is, Kristen is, she's on her journey right now too. One of my best friends told me and his wife were pregnant, and I was simultaneously elated for them, but also jealous because they were only trying for a month or 2. That's when it's really tough, is when people aren't trying at all and get pregnant. Do you see this? This is nuts right now. It's distracting me. When people aren't even trying and they get pregnant, God, that's a stinger as well. Oh, that's a lot. Marcus, this is exactly what's going on right now. It is a cool issue to have. It's a good problem, I guess. It's fun and it's a little stressful, but in a good way, in a great way. I love it. Marcus is a very kind troll. It's great. All right. Oh no. Oh boy. Somebody's created another account just to troll me. That's got to be Sammy for sure. I don't think Bert knows how to do that. But he appreciated it. That's funny. Okay, where are we? I thought... No, Kelly, you are definitely not my accountability buddy for working out, but you are in my support system as somebody that I call on when you are definitely one of the first people I call when I need help getting out of a dark place. I've talked to you guys so many times about this. Is I can very easily sink into these very repetitive negative thoughts. Unable to break that cycle on my own. So I've set up, quick call list. Mom's on that list. Kelly's on that list, and my sister Kim's on that list. So I kind of go, all right, who's probably most available now? Send a text, make a call, and then if the other one gets back to me later on and checks in. The cool thing is all these people know that later on when they call me, like it might already be over, and that's okay, and they're not going to press me to talk about it again. And that's what I want to talk about there is like when you do reach out to people for help, you got to tell them right away how you need them to be there for you so that they're not worrying or stressing about how to react. So sometimes you just need them to listen, let them know that, or say, hey, I need you to help me figure out what to do. Tell them so that they can help you. Or, hey, I need your advice or your opinion. Set that tone right out of the gate so that they can help you. Hopefully I do that. I've been practicing that. It's something that I've learned and I have been telling you guys to do, and hopefully it's helped. I don't know. I'd love to hear any stories if you've used any of this, the suggestions I've given you. Brian. Hi, Brian. Brian, do you have news? Did you guys get the call yet? Do you know? I don't want to be excited if I shouldn't be excited. Will you share with us today? Oh my gosh. Kelly, share. I have a somewhat recent new thing I've been doing when I get negative thoughts that's been working super well, but it sounds kind of dumb. Don't say that it sounds kind of dumb. That's already negative thought. What is it, Kelly? Share with us. What is it that you've been doing? I'm sure we can celebrate it here, and I bet a lot of people will get some help from it. So please share. Oh my God! Brian, congratulations! You guys, we're celebrating. Oh, where's my confetti today? I don't have my confetti loaded. Brian, I hope, well, you said it here. So Brian and his wife did an IUI. Today was the day that they found out it was the end of their 2-week wait. Congratulations! I am so happy for you. It is so cool to watch people that are going through this together and being in our this like supportive community and stuff. When it works for one of us, it's like working for all of us. It gives us hope. It gives us hope. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Oh my God. Well, I hope everything stays healthy. I know that this is just one step, that there are many other big benchmarks along the way, but congratulations on the positive. I have never gotten to see a positive test yet in my own journey, so I'm so happy for you. It's so cool. I got lots of congratulations for you here, and coming from lots of other people that are on the journey as well. So congratulations, Brian. Please tell your wife we're so excited for both of you. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Look at all this. Keep rolling in. Look at this. Wonderful. I think, oh man, now I wish I had like a big overlays for moments like this when it happens. This is so cool. I've thought about that. I'm like, it would be really cool to have milestone shout outs and baby dust shout outs and stuff to people at different points in their journey. I'm happy. Wow. That's made my day. That's so cool. So awesome. That's so great. Okay. Oh, I bet she's glowing. I can only imagine. And I believe this is your first too, right? This is, I think that you guys have been trying for a while. Okay. Kelly says congrats too. Did I miss anything else that I need to scroll down to? Guys, someone put in the chat if there's anything big or a question that I missed down. I am going to have to figure out. This is not normal to have so much activity in the chat. It's great. Oh, what a day. Thanks for lifting my spirits, guys. This is amazing. Okay, so Callie, was saying that she's got something she's been doing with her negative thoughts lately. Let's check this out. So it's not physically possible. Oh, wait. Did I skip something? Okay, hold on. Let's go here first. So I'll try to explain. When I get very down in the dumps, I start narrating my life like a character. So I wrote down and created a warrior character that I would want to be in real life. But that is not physically possible. So then I become that character in my head and go for a walk and narrate like the warrior looks at a butterfly. And when I see a butterfly and stuff. I love this already, Kelly. So then it's like living a story about real life and personifying this fictional character I aspire to be kind of thing. I love that. That's fun. Lauren, are you still watching? If you're still watching, let me know what you think of Kelly's idea. So Lauren is the person we had on the show several weeks back. She's an LCSW, and she's great at like the CB, cognitive behavioral therapy, and replacing those negative thoughts with positive ones. And I wonder what she thinks of this exercise you've been doing, Kelly. It sounds amazing. I really like it. Yeah, Brian's saying good. Oh, yep, Lauren is here. And guess what, Kelly? You're a freaking genius, because it's already a thing that professionals do. It's called narrative therapy, or professionals teach that. You get up there. I had to reread this before. It's been helping when my thoughts get dark and hateful. Yeah, man, I deal with that all the time. I love this idea of the storytelling. There was an idea when I was walking the other day. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like, oh, no, wait. Can I tell you? Oh, I have so many things I want to tell you guys today. This is crazy. This is so cool. Okay. And real quick, so Brian has an 8-year-old son too, and now they have the baby on the way. Okay, very good. So this is number 2. This is exciting. And you get a lot of encouragement here, Callie, in the chat. So that's, yeah. Love the support that we're all giving each other here today. This is awesome. I don't know if I can handle this if this is the new Lynn chat. But it's fun. I need some confetti with some baby crying. Maybe not a crying baby. Maybe a giggling baby. I think a giggling baby would be more fun. Lauren's saying, Lynn, you'd probably love narrative. I was thinking about doing something similar next week. Great job, Callie. Awesome. I would love that. Okay, so what I was going to tell was a little story. When I was at acupuncture yesterday, right before she leaves the room, the acupuncturist usually gives me something to either think or meditate, or like something to do with my brain, which has really been helpful. So yesterday she said, if any negative thoughts pop into your head, I want you to think of them like on a blackboard and just erase them and then write a positive word instead. And so I was laying there, and then this, I tried to explain this to Bert yesterday, so I'm going to actually push that part to the side. But as I'm laying there on the table and I'm doing this exercise, which I did, my eyes are wide open. Normally I lay there with them like, shut, but whenever I was doing it, they were like fluttering, and I'm like, this is not relaxing. So I just let them just be. This is how I was laying there on the acupuncture table. If someone came in, they probably would think I was nuts. But I was looking at the in the ceiling, how they have like ceiling tiles in the cross of the supports there. I was like focusing on it, and like I was like narrating my moment. Like, this would be an excellent story opener. Like, she was laying with pins in her body, staring at the cross in the ceiling, when it dawned on her that negative thoughts could be positive thoughts. I'm not sure. It was a lot better in the moment. But anyway, so what I'm trying to say, Callie, is I was totally narrating my experience yesterday. And like, I think it would be so much fun to be able to like dictate what happens next, not based on reality, but what I would prefer to happen next. So that's, this is super fun that we're doing this. I love this. Okay. Maybe I'll talk about the negative and positive space thing in a little bit. We'll see. The journaling. John, hello. Thanks for joining today. This is such a treat. So many fresh faces here that we don't normally have. I love it. The journaling element, whether in prose, poetry, or caption, has been essential in my journey. Narrative is so brilliant, Callie. Awesome. Look at us all working together, supporting this idea of writing it out, thinking it out, making a story out of it. This is great. Crying babies are more realistic in the beginning. True. But those aren't the moments we live for, the crying babies. The moments we live for are the giggles, right? Let's see here. My phoenix. Your warrior, my phoenix. It's what we see ourselves as and build a story around. I love this. Awesome. All right. So, wow. What a day. I'm having a blast here. Okay. Sorry. Mini break. I was just checking what else is going on. Okay. Okay. Callie, you have to leave now. That's cool. All right. Luria's on her way here to pick you up. Do some work outdoors. I totally get it. Tell Luria I said hi. Don't tell her about the crappy beginning, but tell her about the awesomeness of the rest of this episode, okay? That's actually a great segue. Thanks for watching, Callie. I'll catch you soon. And I love that you loved all the positivity. That's great. So Kelly, giggling doesn't start until like 4 to 6 months. But okay. So Kelly, tell me the positive moments though in like right away. Like it's the smell and the warmth, the skin, and the tiny hands like holding, right? Like, okay, so those are the moments, maybe not the giggling right away, but there are the moments other than the crying baby is my point. These thoughts just made me kind of relight the desire, the fire of desire, to make a baby. It's been tough to think about the transfer coming up in June, and I've been thinking about all the things that can go wrong. And those are, those negative thoughts are really tough to break. But I have been trying. Yes, Brian, yes. It's really hard to be positive, enjoy milestones when you've been let down before. It is, because you get these little ones that are like nuggets of like, oh, that was, that was great. We just got great test results. This is awesome. And you start to get your hopes up. And they're like, everything's on track. Everything's looking good. And then it all comes crashing down with some sort of a failure. And that's when you start to get skeptical the next time that they tell you things are looking good. So yesterday, I had my baseline appointment for our upcoming transfer. Baseline is when they take your blood. They're testing for a few different levels, estrogen, progesterone, and some other things I can't remember off the top of my head, LH, things like that. And those levels are what tell them where you're at with things and how what your doses should be, your timing and everything. So that coupled with, they also do an ultrasound. And in the past, they had been measuring my follicles and my follicle count and everything. They don't do that now because leading up to the IVF transfer, we don't need the any of the eggs right now. We've already got the embryo that we need. So what is important is they're measuring the uterine lining and how thick it is. So it's going to, for me, be at a point, and then I actually have like a small period going on right now because of the birth control I came off of, and then my body's like, oh, okay, hormones doing what they do, triggers a small period. I'm shedding that lining. So yesterday I had a measurement of about 5 point something millimeters. Once we get to 7 is like, what they're looking for, and you can even make it cushier than that and go higher. I don't know if it can get too high. I think it probably can, like anything, it has to be in a range. But anyway, yesterday, I had my baseline. They said, oh, hello, cat. Cat just opened the door. They said that my lining looked good. And when they called yesterday afternoon, they said my blood levels look good, and they told me to start taking these pills. So I'm taking 3 pills a day of this estradiol. And hello, cat. And yeah, so, and we don't have anything left to go until June 25th will be the next time that they measure everything. And that might be the only other appointment that I have to do before the actual transfer itself. So, yeah, so when they call yesterday and they're like, oh, everything looks good. I'm like, does it now? So that's when I double check with somebody else and I'm like, hey, Alex, this is not a good time. All right, say hi. Okay. Hello. Bye. So that's where I'm at. Yay for the comfort animals. Yes. Distraction animals, more like it. My door does not latch to the studio. And so that cat has figured out if she just pushes against the door, she can actually push it open. And then there's no privacy here. Oh, okay. Kelly's telling me I'm saying it wrong, which I do this all the time. Like when I think that it's a cricut instead of a cricket when you're doing crafts. So estradiol. Am I saying it better, Kelly? The distraction animals are the best animals. She's going to walk on my keyboard and I don't know what'll happen. Might end the whole stream. Oh my gosh. Wait, John, did you see my vlog from this week? Because I actually showed her on catnip going nuts, this particular cat. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm seeing, okay, so I'm checking in with Kelly here. So the showering alone is the best part. Just the moments that you get to take a shower. Well, all right. Kelly, I feel like because you're on your second time through, things are a little bit different. But the first time through, when they do things for the first time is so very special and exciting. But more positively here, just seeing them for the first time is so emotional. I know. I can't even imagine how powerful that moment is. Enough of the cats. All right, Brian's saying, my wife and I are always opposite. She's excited and I'm negative and vice versa. And then I saw here, so you guys kind of balance each other out. And yeah, Brian confirmed. Sammy, you saw my vlog. Thanks. Yeah, these are these experimental things that I've been working on. Yeah, just kind of throwing things together every, Tuesday. I'm trying to put something out just to kind of keep sharing who I am and experimenting and holding myself accountable for continuing to practice, because the more you practice, the better you get, right? You're making me something. Oh, you already made me an opener. I still have to get that laid up to music and put into my channel. I can't wait to see what you're making, Sammy. Here we go. I will say that Bruce's meow, when he has had a bit of catnip, is absolutely the most hysterical meow I have ever heard. John, get that on video. Get that on video, okay? We need to see that. That's not something you should be keeping to yourself. Cabinet. Kelly's making fun of the way I say cabinet. Because she says like cabinet. Cabinet. Like it's 2 syllables. But it's very clearly 3 syllables. Cabinet. Unbelievable, Kelly. This is why we're best friends, though. Okay, so can we have a serious talk, guys? All right. Here's what's going on now. Oh boy, Sammy said he's making me some confetti with a cute baby coming up. Awesome. Or popping up, he said. Sweet. That I can't wait to use that. That'll be exciting. Thanks, Sammy. I can't wait to use it. And then we'll when I get it, I'll celebrate Brian all over again. We'll do a little recording if he doesn't catch it live. Okay. So I've been doing baby talk now for since March, 3 months or so. I think it's been about 3 months. I don't remember the exact start date. And you guys have been awesome, and a lot of you guys have been kind of following the whole time. Some of you are new, and I appreciate every single bit of support that I get, whether it's a view, a like, a subscribe, or whatever it is. It's every time that we do this, I want to keep doing it even more. I love it. It's fun for me. It's making me tap into my creative side. It's tapping into my emotional and raw and vulnerable side to share with you and then be encouraged by you. However, I'm in a very fortunate situation over the past few months because because of the pandemic, furloughed and have the luxury of time to be able to do this. However, I'm having a talk with the boss next week, and I think I might get that invitation to come back to work, either full time, or I might need to push back and tell him what I actually want to do. So, what I have considered is, well, Lynn, if you want to keep live streaming, how are you going to make money doing it, right? And I think about half of the people watching know this. So I'm going to just real quick. The whole reason I got into all of this was from starting virtual bingo for my friends and family through Zoom when the pandemic hit. And then also I was a boot camp instructor at a gym. I didn't own the gym, but I was an instructor there. And the gym owner, we had to, obviously shut down right away and wanted to take classes online to be virtual. And right away I said, yes, I'll do it, and figured it out. And we did it on Zoom. But the more I did it, the more I was like, I'd really like to make sure my camera looks good. I want to make sure my sound is good. I would love to have little things pop up on the screen when certain things happen and make this higher quality, I just got really geeky like that. So I found Live Streaming Pros, and from that's how I ended up realizing that live streaming was even a thing. And I was like, well, I just want to have a channel, see what happens, and thought, man, sharing my story about fertility while I'm going through it would be something we could really connect on, and we did. Now, I want to keep doing it, but I need to keep making money. And one thing that came out of hosting bingo virtually on Zoom last year was I started getting booked by private groups, and we make a good amount of money doing it. And I've put zero marketing into it, and people keep coming into our events from ones that they're invited to. Like if a company books us, we have then an employee reach out from there going, hey, I'd love to book you for my husband's birthday party, which just happened. And so this is still happening. People are still booking us even though things are reopening. My question to you is, if I keep Baby Talk maybe down to 1 day a week, and we can talk about this and I'll give you updates about it, we could share your milestones and everything, would you guys be interested in gaming with me if I switched one of my live streams to maybe like a Wednesday night and we did like bingo or trivia or Jackbox or something like that instead, and we could get really goofy and fun, and you would never have to worry about seeing me cry on those ones probably, and we could just have a blast there. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Would you encourage that, or do you have other? I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I know we've been talking a lot today, and we have a lot of. We're having a lot of fun here, but I need to test the temperature on this because it's a big decision I have to make, and I feel really bad with the Baby Talk stuff. I feel like we're doing a lot of connecting here and stuff, but I am not a qualified, professional in this. I can't professionally offer you support. I can direct you guys where to go. I can't tell you medically what to do. I just don't feel qualified to collect money doing something that I'm just doing because I enjoy doing it with the Baby Talk stuff. However, for bingo, I have no problem putting the Wednesday night stuff out there for free, knowing that people who are playing and stuff will probably book us the next time that their company needs to have a meeting in multi-cities without actually flying people to get together. I know that those would turn into bookings for us and we'd be able to justify the channel. So I would love to hear what you guys think. All right, so this is good. So do some fun. Trivia would be fun. That's good. Do bingo. Do Lynn bingo. It's Lynn and Bert bingo, to be fair. Me and my husband actually do bingo and trivia together, and the banter between us two, I think, is what people actually pay for. We're kind of fun together. Jackbox is so Paul Burke. I don't know if he has the most recent one though. I do. Just saying. Maybe test it first, 1 or 2 episodes. That's a good idea, Marcus. That's a very good idea. Paul's saying it sounds like a good idea, a fun idea. So thanks, Paul. Though I know you kind of already knew about a lot of this. So John is putting some exclamation points. Sounds like an excellent idea. This is very encouraging, guys. All right. That's it. Baby talk is canceled. We're moving to bingo. Just kidding. We won't actually. Oh, what is Jackbox? So Jackbox is it's a multi-game kind of like pack that I think they're on multiple platforms, but I know for sure on Steam, which you can play on a Mac or PC. And it's got games built in that are like trivia, kind of drawing games, Quiplash, stuff like that. So that you have usually groups of, I think, between 6 and 10 that can play the games together. And they're like, you can be working with them or against them or in groups. It's kind of fun. A variety of stuff. So you got to be a little clever with them, and everybody can play from their phones, which is the cool thing. All right. Yay. Marcus is excited for Fun with Lynn. That's awesome. Oh, man. Piyush wasn't here to weigh in, but I bet he would love it too. Let me do the math on this real quick. So it's 1 o'clock. We do the show here, and it's his bedtime there. So if we do this at like, I don't know, it would be like first thing in the morning for him, and he would be playing bingo with us. Or we might have to leave Piyush out of those ones. There have been enough episodes for syndication, if I recall correctly, at Paul. Or, syndication of, I'm not sure what we're syndicating. Is that Paul that we're syndicating? Let's not. Just kidding. Don't be streaming when I'm streaming. Don't worry, Sammy. I won't. I'll double check with you first. Are you Wednesday nights? Is that what you're saying? I was thinking Wednesdays because that's when we were doing the improv classes that Paul runs. If anyone's interested, by the way, Paul's improv classes are on Zoom, and they're fantastic. And it's pay what you can, and they're a lot of they're fun, but they also teach you some skills that like really come in handy in like just everyday like conversation and stuff. It's like just how to build on and listen to the person that you're having a conversation with and build on what they're saying rather than, nixing it or whatever. It's a lot of fun. Love it. This is going to be fun. I'm glad everyone's so encouraging of this. That's great. So I'm going to start building this out. The idea, the name I had come up with, don't laugh, guys, is Virtual Party Pros. Totally, hey, it sounds a lot like live streaming pros, but we could be virtual party pros. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, good. Sammy doesn't have a stream on Wednesday, so it wouldn't be a competition. I know I've been talking for the longest time today, guys. I'm going to sign off very soon, so I'm glad that we were able to cover this. It's so funny today. I came into this and I'm like, I don't actually know what I'm going to talk about, but wow, you guys made this easy. Yes, John, definitely. He is amazing at what he does. I'm glad that you're trying to get over to one of his classes. He needs, to be fair, Paul needs to do a little bit better of a job advertising it with a little bit more lead time so that people can like clear their schedule to make it. Sammy, it's okay. If you don't tell, I won't tell. Don't worry. I will tell them actually. Brian's going to make it eventually to one of the improvs. Awesome. Yeah, Marcus, I know it's tough with the time difference. Cuz you're in the evening right now too over there. It would be tough. I'm sorry. Maybe we could do a daytime one too. We'll see. I got to think of my international fans. I mean, like, guys, I'm Lynn. I'm worldwide right now, so you gotta make everybody happy. I know. All right. I don't know what live spinning pros is. It's funny. Will Lynn be trolling when she's playing the games? Most likely. I would be disappointed if she didn't. All right, guys. Worldwide Lynn. That's what I am, Sammy. Guys, I've had so much fun. I can see that there are still a lot of people watching. I have a feeling people kept me on while they're at work working, and I love that you didn't turn me off and that you kept me going. So thank you for watching. Thank you so many of you for commenting and keeping the chat going like crazy today. I appreciate that so much. Marcus, I am an encourager of you getting more sleep. You're already getting not enough sleep, and I'm pretty sure that you said your girlfriend's upset with you for all the watching of other streams that you've been doing. So yeah. This is crazy, guys. I know I started a couple minutes late, but I think we did actually hit a full hour mark here, which is not common for me. So, wow, thank you. My cheeks literally hurt from smiling so much today, from Brian's news to all the chat activity to all the fun that's been going on. Oh my God, thank you. And you hear my I'm gonna have to like get a voice coach. I don't know if I have the duration for this. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sign off. I'm gonna promise you guys we will be back on Monday with Baby Talk. I promise. Who knows? I may be announcing a new schedule. I'm not sure, but I am. This is big on my shoulders, and it's a weight that I want to get off. So I am going to be working on it all weekend. Be talking to my support system to make these big decisions, and then hopefully I'll be sharing with you guys next week. So thank you so much for your support. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I love you guys all so very much, and that's it. Baby dust to you. I'll see you later. Let's get these credits rolling here, hopefully. All right, here we go.